Sonic Frontiers is a bit of a mystery to me at this point. I'm not feeling the game like I thought I was going to quite from the start. I don't know. It's not the graphics are not the problem. It's not the frame rates. Those are fine. It's more of the controls at this point. The controls seem a little bit unpolished. They seem a little rough around the edges. No pun intended to the actual game itself, which is pretty on Switch. Rough around the edges. That was something I was really worried about this game is if it coming in not polished, and it definitely doesn't feel too polished at this point. The fact that the game runs at 720p on handheld is going to be fine. I've not tried a handheld yet. We'll get to a handheld review in a minute. This is going to be strictly focused on the dock play, but the fact that it really looks pretty blurry. If you guys check out my live stream for a couple hours over on this YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. It's pretty blurry. Obviously, we're still in first impression mode, but I'm only assuming it's going to get worse as the game goes on. It really it's just blurry. It looks blurry. There's a setting, though. You can turn off blur in the settings. So I highly recommend you do that on Switch, because once you remove that blur setting, it looks way, way better. So make sure to turn that blur setting off. But yeah, 720p on dock and 720p on handheld is going to be fine, but dock is not going to be that fine, especially if you guys have those really big, nice TVs, OLEDs for some of you. It's going to look not nearly as good. 720p, the resolution needs to be better. The FPS is not the problem. The FPS is stable. After you turn off blur in the graphics settings, it feels way better. It looks better, I should say. I'm having fun, but I don't think this game is for everyone. I don't think it's exactly the open world game that we came to expect from all the advertising. It's definitely open, but as I sit here right now looking at the game, it's pretty linear. There's not a lot of jumping to other places, or like you can't just like in Breath of the Wild, for example, one of the greatest open world games of all time, if not the greatest. You can literally go anywhere, climb anywhere, do whatever you want. But like I'm looking at a big giant lake that I can't cross. Sonic just you instantly die when you fall into the water. That's not open to me. There's a very linear path throughout all the mountains here, and I'm not really getting the open world vibe just yet. While I do believe the game, it's totally playable at 30 FPS, 60 FPS would be a lot better way to play this game. I think that this game has a ton of potential on Switch. I think to this point, releasing it with the other games was a mistake. There are other examples of other games on Switch that they waited a year to release the game to make sure they put the time and the effort into polish the game so it could run the best on Switch. This game came out with all the other platforms. They didn't take the extra time to polish this game for Switch. I will say, though, for a game that's pretty unpolished like it is so far, it's pretty dang good. But the controls and the rough around the edges graphics definitely could have used an extra year, maybe 2, maybe 3. So that's kind of my thoughts on Sonic Frontiers so far. Let me know if you guys have any opinions of yourself, what you guys thought. Make sure to check out the live stream. The link will be down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow my channel for more live streams and videos to come. Appreciate you guys, and we'll check you guys in the next one.